Hola and welcome to Noche Latina. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in at the point guard. And the dunk by LaVine.
Explosive drive from LaVine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
Ball. And Ball throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pulls up on the wing. Here's Collins. The kick out to Ball. Back to Collins. 4 on the clock. Pass to Vucevic. Off the mark there with a 3. DeRozan outside. Sabonis against Collins. Here's Ellis. Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's DeRozan. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And they pick up 2.
Ooh, okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates, a little yippity-yop.
You know, when it comes to Keegan Murray, it's his all-around presence that helps this team, Richard.
Yeah, he's a very talented glue guy. He doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but he is steady and consistent, and coaches love players like that.
Here's Ball. Williams finds Collins, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Knocked loose. Ball with a steal. Williams from long range. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Yeah, guys, coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And so here is Chicago. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Collins inside. He's guarded by Sabonis. Ball passes to Giddey. Back to Ball. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Ball's got his second basket.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Here's Levine for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much Coach trusts him to not get that third.
1:52 left in the first. Picked by Vucevic. Williams with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Clock is at 3. For 3, Collins. Rebound by Sacramento. And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in his last outing. Here's DeRozan. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. Williams with the screen. Vucevic goes in after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Now here's DeRozan. Outside Murray. Pass to Ellis. Kicks it to DeRozan. Some solid defense from Williams. For Chicago, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Ellis, good. Ellis has got his second bucket on the night.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Levine. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Ball passes to Williams. Three-pointer. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Williams has got 6 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Sacramento on top, leading by just... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
We've got Patrick Williams. Lonzo Ball is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Chicago shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Outside for Levine. Offensive board. Pass to Ellis. Six to shoot. Murray from outside. Bottom. Free ball from Keegan.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Ball passes to Collins. Tried to come right back. Back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Levine. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Sabonis, and he lays it up and in.
Oh, man, with how skilled Sabonis is, you can't forget that this dude is giant. He's 6'11", 240. It is tough to knock him off his shot.
To the inside. Collins, no good. The Kings leading. Now the Kings in transition. Stolen by Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Outside Murray. On the wing, Levine. Hounded by Ball. Levine against Ball. Levine takes off. And the dunk by Levine.
Once he gets to that bionic left leg of his, that launching pad, you better watch out because he loves finishing over bigger players.
That one falls. Vucevic has got 6. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half?
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far, and the only All-Star game appearances.
Pass to Ellis from the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
DeRozan, a screen on Giddey. Ellis passes to Murray. To the paint. Ellis, good. 9 points in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Vucevic. And again, Chicago, no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Ball with it. He's picked up by Levine. Here's Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Right side, Levine. Battles for the finish. Zach LaVine.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
13 foul.
That free throw good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for Collins. Ball against Monk. Pass to Valanciunas. Chicago with a rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Giddey, covered by Crowder. To the right side. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Taking a look here at Chicago, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
I only have 2 words for you.
And that is going to do it for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Taking a look at the Kings. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. Smith left side. Just 5 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc. Smith's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Monk against White. Now here's Monk. He's closely guarded. Here's LaRavia. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And there's the lob. Crowder with a steal. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Nikola Vucevic.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
The Bulls making a switch here. Herter's checked in. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Terry's checked in.
Checking into the game for
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The three from Valanciunas. That shot, no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Herter's checked in for Chicago.
first team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, number 13.
And here's Dosunmu. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Buzelis. Outside White. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Kings trail by 8. Lyles, the pass to Crowder. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
Crowder, a screen on White. Here's Monk. Count the basket and the foul.
Defensive foul.
Kobe White picks one up.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Terry's checked in for Herter. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
With his skill and athleticism, Monk is a very valuable piece in your rotation.
Chalk up 2 there.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Chicago leading by 4. They swipe it. Pass to LaRavia. Inside. White with a steal. And a pass break now for the Bulls. For the finish. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Okay now, Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Lyles' shot is good.
3.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Smith. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Monk for 3. Smith with the rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third quarter. LaRavia passes to Monk. It's Monk on the wing. From behind the arc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. White looking it over. Pass to Dosunmu. Nice open look, but it's no good. Kings trail by 6. Here's Laravia. And the three-pointer goes.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
White against Crowder. Outside White. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
They set the pick. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Back to White. Deflects the pass. Floats one. Doesn't go that time. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Bulls. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up.
We've done a great job moving the ball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Lonzo Ball is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Collins in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Levine feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. That ties it up.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Driving inside. And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass. And one more foul, and he's out of here. Got to be careful from here on out.
5th personal foul.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Collins, high post. Outside, Williams. 4 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Basket counts. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Sinks the tray.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Kings trail by 3. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Ball against Levine. On the wing, Murray. Up top, Levine. Ball with a steal.
And that's only his first turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
Chicago leading by 5. Giddey with it. He's picked up by Levine. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Collins. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
2 minutes.
Shot by Levine, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
Sabonis with a screen on Williams. The deep 3 from Levine. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Some room here for Williams, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Levine, good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's Ball off the drive. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
That's a tough walk back to the shower. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Malik Monk's checked in for Ellis.
In for the Kings, number 0, Malik Monk.
Outside, Williams. Pass the ball. Collins with a screen on Monk. Here's Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Malik Monk picks one up.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
And he's unable to get the second one. They need to rally in a big way, Grant, if they want to stage a real comeback.
And BA, they better do it soon because the window is definitely closing.
He shoots. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside, Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Kicks it out to Collins. Now Vucevic. He's covered by Levine. Goes back up. And it's Vucevic getting it to go.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Floats one up. Yes, it's good. And so Chicago takes the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played
tonight. Test it. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Nikola Vucevic.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. And for Chicago, we've got Ball. Vucevic is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Williams. And it's Giddey in at the 2 spot. I'd send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And yes, it's good.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
4 on the clock. Wagner passes to Banchero. The layup missed. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Ball against Suggs. Here's Wagner. Banchero, a screen on Williams. Inside. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Here's Ball, open and close and nails it. Ball's got his second bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Ball comes to help. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero is screened for Caldwell Pope. Over to the wing. Banchero outside. Collins grabs the miss. Chicago trailing here. Ball with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Ball kicks to Giddey. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Caldwell Pope against Giddey. Back to Banchero. Off on the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Vucevic dishes to Williams. And Vucevic throws it down.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Nice defense from Giddey. The Bulls leading by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball against Suggs. Looking to end the run, and Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
41 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's ball penetrating. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Suggs finds Wagner. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And finished off by Banchero.
Assisted by
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
Pass to Vucevic. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Banchero. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
White is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Williams. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what was wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. Breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Craig, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
You see defensively, Carter with really good instincts. I mean, he moves his feet well, and of course, he gives you plenty of size at that position.
It's stolen by Buzelis. Pass to Vucevic. Ball with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. Suggs looking around. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Banchero kicks to Wagner. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Banchero. And he's good on the 3-ball. Banchero's got 9.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
The kick out to Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for Williams. Back to White for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
To the inside, Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Wagner. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
To the paint, and finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Here's Vucevic, takes it off the glass. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Suggs against Ball, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers. But as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Buzelis. It's stolen by Banchero.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Ball with it. 51 seconds left in the first half. And here's White. Here's Vucevic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Man, I like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket. That's a credit to his body control.
Suggs against Williams. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
And guys, that sprint will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Beyond the arc. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Banchero. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Lonzo Ball.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Black and Harris are the guard set. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. Here's De Silva, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Isaac outside. Rob. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Harris. Giddy defending. Here's Black, and he drives in, and the rejection by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Terry with it. Isaac picks him up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Black, and so Orlando again turning it over.
And they were in the top 10 in steals. It was one of those things we always heard about last season. Get a little sloppy with the ball, and they will make you pay.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball. Never played out of control. It's Giddy with the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
And I love watching Giddy take it strong to the basket, and he has got to be aware of it.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Pass to De Silva. A three-pointer is right on target. De Silva's got 5 points in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Terry outside. Giddy with it. To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Isaac. Back to Black from downtown, and again it's Orlando with the three.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Dosunmu, the layup off target.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Magic moving the ball around.
2 minutes.
Master Black with the drop. Look out! Bang!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And he comes up with the deuce. Black's got his third basket of the night. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The long strides making it hard for the defense to keep up with Smith. Saw the window and took full advantage.
1:09 left in the third. They set the pick. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins.
Zach Collins.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:03 left in the third. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, he's going to flush it every time when he's that close to the rim. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Magic foul. One. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen. Pass to Black. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. Collins with the block.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Chicago has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Magic foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Second personal foul. Second
First free throw is good.
That's the spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. He certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Zach Collins. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Terry. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. Ball against Banchero. Buzelis' shot is good.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. Wagner outside. Gets it off. Oh, and nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Lonzo Ball out there with White. And it's Vucevic, then it's Williams. And it's Buzelis in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 of the game for Chicago. Ball kicks to Vucevic. And here is Williams. Back to Vucevic, a 3-ball. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the
And the background video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The league tried it out. They had it in the summer league, and I think it's a great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the natural progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. It's stolen by White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Now Suggs. Banchero a screen on Ball. Offensive rebound. Banchero, that's good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Banchero. Basket counts. Banchero's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
The kick out to Williams. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. No good with the triple. Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Wagner. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Ball dishes to Williams. From downtown, that falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Caldwell Pope right side. Down low. And finished off by Banchero.
Showing why he was drafted first overall, Paolo Banchero has been a hoop getter tonight.
Ball against Suggs. Now here's Ball. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. 1:32 left to play here in the 4th. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Banchero screen on White. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And it's Banchero missing. Bulls trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Vucevic is screen on Suggs. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, he loves taking over in big spots. He doesn't back down, and you can see how much he relishes these moments.
And Bruzelis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
And it's Ball penetrating. Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Williams, a screen on Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Williams. And so it's Orlando winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Keller.
Back-to-back, what's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the center position. Shot is good by Levine.
Well, they know Levine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
Picked by Carter. Suggs, the pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Levine. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Murray. Lets the three fly. Another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Suggs. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Well, Grant, the Kings are one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Levine finds Murray. Back to Levine. Sabonis, the pass to Levine. Shot clock at 5. DeRozan a screen. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, look, Levine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out of pick-and-roll action.
The three from Suggs. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And BA, he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Now here's Suggs. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. 4th, Orlando.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Levine with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Outside Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Well, not only does this show off Levine's skills, it's also a great morale boost for your team.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Now here's Wagner. Banchero surveys. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Keegan Murray.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
Now here's Suggs. This one for 3. Second chance shot. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Wagner for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Tracking the feed, Franz Wagner locked in on that shot.
The Kings leading. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D
at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. Here's Suggs. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And Carroll with a screen on Levine. 5 on the clock. Tipped.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Magic on D. Trailing by 4. Levine passes to Murray. Orlando with the rebound.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
Paolo Banchero.
And Banchero drops them both. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Murray, a screen on Suggs. Levine attacking. Murray up top. Back to Levine. He got it up. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Line for 2. DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. LaVine attacking. DeRozan outside. Pass to Murray. Down low. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Murray. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Suggs surveys the D. Kicks it out to Wagner. Let's go with a 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. The Kings lead by 3. Levine with it. Now guarded by Suggs. DeRozan passes to Levine. Offensive rebound. Back to DeRozan. Levine with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Second shot opportunity. Oh! Levine burns him inside. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are. Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Pass to Wagner. Ooh, stolen by Murray. DeRozan against Suggs. Here's Ellis. Now Sabonis. Tips it, controls the rebound and the putback. Ellis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Carter, a screen on Levine. Caldwell Pope against Levine. Shot clock at 6. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Kings lead by 7. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Now here's DeRozan. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Stopped home by DeRozan on the jam.
Well, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Domantas Sabonis on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
Suggs outside. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Banchero against Sabonis. Here's Carter. And the bucket is good. Carter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside, using his size to his advantage.
They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Ellis. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Caldwell Pope with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. Outside Carter. To the inside. Wagner. Denied by DeRozan.
Wow. DeRozan showing you why you always have to be in good position on defense.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The kick out to Banchero. Rebound by Sacramento. Here are the Kings with the ball now. They're on a 10-2 run here. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Such a tricky cover. DeRozan baits the defender and makes him pay for it.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Outside Levine. Yep, that one goes. Levine's got 12 points in the game.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And so it's Sacramento now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And taking a look at Sacramento, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low.
Taking a look now at that first half, how about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
Zach is on the attack.
Appreciate you joining.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court for the Magic, the tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Goga Batadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac, and it's De Silva in at the 3. Here's Black. Isaac outside. Pass to Harris. Takes a 3. Crowder grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Valanciunas passes to Laravia. There's the triple. Orlando with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Here's Black, covered by Crowder. Here's Black. Just 5 on the clock. It's intercepted. It's 2-on-1. And here's Crowder from the arc. He buries it from 3. Crowder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Orlando shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure that they aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Now here's Monk. No points yet. Out to the wing. Here's Valanciunas. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Here's Black. He's got 5. Harris outside. Isaac with a screen on Crowder. Harris passes to Isaac. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Isaac's gotten his 2nd bucket.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
It's Monk on the wing to the paint. Stolen. And here's Harris outside. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. And here's Crowder from the arc. Drains the triple. Crowder's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a 3-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Here's Black. Back to Harris. Launches it. Sinks it from distance.
Well, dueling threes here. Harris's game.
The Kings lead by 11. Outside Monk. On the wing, Crowder. Left side, Monk. Back to Crowder. Pass to Lyles. Here's Valanciunas. Here's LaRavia. 2nd chance effort. Back to Monk. With 1 on the clock. Orlando with the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Ataze attacking. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Now here's Harris. .30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Lyles. On the wing, Crowder. Over Harris, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Black. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the third. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at point guard. That's the five out there for the Kings.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Drops in the three.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Now here's LaVine. Back to DeRozan. To the middle. Wagner with a steal. It's 2-on-1. The kick out to Banchero. Banchero finishes with force inside.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Here's Ellis. Misses the layup. Orlando trailing here. Banchero in the post. He's guarded by Sabonis. Caldwell Pope against Murray. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Caldwell Pope. That misses. And a chance to tie it. Sacramento has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Ellis, good.
An impressive passer for a big man. Sabonis is all about trying to help the team win.
Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's covered by LaVine. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They've led by as many as 14. And that one drops.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Orlando with the ball. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Now Caldwell Pope. Down low. Knocked away. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Orlando ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Clock at 6. Banchero the screen. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Banchero. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's DeRozan. No good with a layup. Magic trail by 6. Wagner with it. Pass to Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Suggs outside. Picked by Carter. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they need it.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside LaVine. Picked by Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. LaVine can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. Banchero the screen. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, staying active and keeping his hands moving. Murray anticipated the shot and sent it away.
And Kentavious Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's DeRozan. 1:02 left to play in the fourth. And it goes. as the official calls the foul. Count it, and no surprise here at this stage of the game.
In place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope against Levine. Up top, Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Banchero. 6 to shoot. Money.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Inside. DeRozan passes to Ellis. Out to Sabonis. Stolen by Carter.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Hands together for your 916 crew dance team.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Caldwell Pope against Levine. And here's Caldwell Pope. Count it!
Contagious Caldwell Pope.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA.
All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Zach Collins is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Now Giddey, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. And Giddey gets it to go.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Murray, a screen on Ball. LaVine, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here is Williams after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Williams gets the bucket.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
Now, here's Ball. And there's the drive. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Now here's LaVine. 17 points in his last outing. Here's the break. That's good from Collins on the assist by Williams.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Sabonis with the steal. Shot to stop the run, and it's Murray with the jam.
And first step quickness that time for Murray.
Chicago leading by 6. Collins in the post. He's guarded by Ellis. Collins, good. Collins has got his second bucket tonight.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Murray. 9-point game his last outing. And Ball with the block.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Murray, no good. The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. It's Giddey with the drive.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Ellis. The kick out to Sabonis. Murray for three. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 5.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. That's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
Oh, good anticipation and reaction from DeRozan to get that board and lay it back in.
Here's Ball. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Ball, the pass to Giddey. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Okay, everyone. That was your 916 Crew Dance Team. Get loud once again.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Williams kicks the ball.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
A three-pointer off the mark. DeRozan dishes to Ellis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. The Bulls leading by 5. Giddey with it. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Fires the 3. And it's Vucevic missing. The Kings trail by 5. Ellis finds DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
With the flush, DeMar getting up.
Rejected by Murray. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it, the fast break chance. And finished off by DeRozan.
How about the athleticism from DeRozan? Taking off and then bringing the alley-oop thundering down.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Williams has a screen for Ball. Williams against DeRozan. The 3. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stolen by Collins. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And that distribution from Sabonis just keeps growing. Found the open man that time.
Here's Giddey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The Bulls leading by 4. It's Giddey with the drive. Nobody near Williams. The offensive rebound. Collins kicks to Williams. Here's Vucevic. There's the drive. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And going in with force. Vucevic puts plenty of muscle behind the drive.
Ellis, the pass to Levine. And Ball with the block.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And you have to reward the big man there. Vucevic, nice job of filling the lane in transition for the finish.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. The Kings trail by 8. Levine for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Good on the second free throw. 1:21 left now here in the second. Ball against Ellis. A wide open look here for Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Vucevic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. DeRozan dishes to Ellis. DeRozan a screen on Giddey. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And another 3 for Sacramento.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Ball kicks to Giddey. The kick out to Ball. Sinks the triple. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
The drive-by Ball. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Takes the 3. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over-the-back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
And he's good on the second. 6 seconds left here in the second. Here's Giddey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat. Up at thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Out in Boston, it'll be the Celtics against the Thunder. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Sacramento Kings.
If they think...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Dosunmu. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most? And here we go, coach's challenge.
First team fouls confirmed. Shooting for Chicago.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both free throws good from Dosunmu. The Kings trail by 10. Monk for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's stolen by Monk. And now the Kings fast break. Here's LaRavia. Those three-pointers off the mark. Now Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Valanciunas. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
It's White on the wing, defended by Crowder. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
Nice shot by Smith.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to LaRavia. To stop the run. Rebound by Smith.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And White slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
A wide open look here for Jerry. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Wiles. Count that one.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's White. Offline with his 3.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the dunk by Smith.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Terry. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
White with it, now guarded by Monk. And White slams it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and my man is going for the jugular.
Monk, the pass to Crowder. Oh, good on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And then Smith with the dunk.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Wiles. Here's LaRavia. Oh, good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 23. Inside. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Over the last few seasons, Monk has shown tremendous growth as a passer.
Hey, Brent, you spent a bunch of your career as a scoring guard off the bench. A lot like Malik Monk.
Well, not quite like Malik Monk, but This guy has been unbelievable. The way that he changes the pace of a game with scoring it reminds me of a younger version of Jamal Crawford, who obviously won 3 Six-Man of the Year titles. This guy is so explosive and so confident. He has leaned into the role of being a difference maker as a six-man.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Here's White. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Lyles. 8 points for him. That's tipped.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
DeRozan passes to Levine with 4 seconds on the clock. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Chicago Bulls controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead from the field. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Bill.
Keep guarding now. We're doing a much better job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The post-pair for them will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And stolen by Giddey. Vucevic down low. Sabonis is there. The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's Vucevic missing. The Kings trail by 20. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Levine. Vucevic against Sabonis. Back to Levine. Shoots over ball. Sacramento again missing. Chicago has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Williams finds Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Pretty nice show of athleticism. Zach Collins rises up.
Here's DeRozan. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Pass to Vucevic. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
He gets that one.
And you have to love how multi-layered DeRozan's game is. Such a fantastic scorer.
Giddey against Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Guarded closer. Ellis against Ball. Rebound by the Kings. Right side, DeRozan. Murray kicks to Ellis. Murray sets a screen for Ellis. Back to Murray. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Bulls leading by 20. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Levine wide open. Misses the 3.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Vucevic up top over Levine. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Ellis. No good off the front iron.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And taken away by Ellis. Levine passes to Sabonis. Murray kicks to Levine. Three-pointer. Outside, Sabonis. Sabonis' screen on Giddey. Here's the teardrop, and it's Ellis laying it in.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a three-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Vucevic.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Pass to Giddey. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And that one's good, Ellis. Here's Giddey. Stolen by LaVine. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he lays in the alley-oop. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. No coverage that time.
Patrick Williams.
And the Bulls lead by 20.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Right side, Ball. And here's Collins from outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
That's the end of the game.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David.
But most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
And the starting group for Chicago. Kobe White out there with ball. Then it's Williams. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Buzelis in at the 4.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Here's Ball. Nails the baby hook.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. Suggs has got 5 points.
Love the quick shot there. Suggs looking decisive and comfortable stopping and firing.
Here's the 3. And White hits from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 5. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. And he buries his first look.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Pass to White from outside the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Magic have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Magic. Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Outside, Williams. Now White. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Vucevic with it. Here's White. Blocked! All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Goga Bitadze.
And the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 7. Ball with a steal. Here's Buzelis, defended by Wagner. Williams from long range. And he buries his first look.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
Wagner outside. Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. Suggs no good.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make. And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
The ball's knocked loose. Wagner against White. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, Wagner showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who
can elevate. It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Magic.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 1. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Carter, a screen on ball. The Magic need to put one up here. And it's slammed in by Carter.
They're using his frame to set a big pick. Carter effectively disrupts the defense.
Caldwell Pope against White. Williams a screen on Caldwell Pope. It's White with a drive. Soft touch off the glass. White's got his second bucket of the night. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. And we're not even in the second half.
Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero outside. Over Buzelis. And that's not going to go. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Ball. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Carter. In transition, the Magic on the run. And here they go. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Here's Ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Suggs surveys the D. Fires for 3. Unable to get that one. Chicago leading. Williams with it. Wagner picks him up.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Williams a screen on Suggs. Ball outside. The 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Carter on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Banchero from close range.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Ball looks over the floor. Can't get it to fall. The Magic have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. That's tipped. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Carter. And a it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. And a look at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep. All broken down for Chicago.
And they've been doing a tremendous job of scoring in close. The defense allowing them easy access to the paint, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by White. Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now, here's Williams. Pass to Vucevic. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. Vucevic has got 5. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. There's the 3. Right side Carter. Knocks it loose. Vucevic with a steal. And he lobs it up.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Magic trail by 4. On the wing, Suggs. Pounded by Ball. Banchero the screen. Wagner up top. 15 in his last outing. To the inside, Carter, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 6.
Yeah, good move by the defense, but Carter was too locked in to be denied.
Ball against Suggs. Pass to Williams. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Banchero the screen. Outside, Caldwell Pope takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Bulls.
White hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Wagner for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Now let's take a moment and appreciate you joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Josh Giddey, Zach Collins out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's DeSumo, and it's Terry in at the 3 slot.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Harris. Isaac with a screen on Giddey. For 3, here's Harris. Here's Isaac. Out to Harris. Fires from deep. On target from range. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Terry. Now here's DeSumo. And the layup is good. And the Bulls lead by 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
How about the grit of Ayo Dosunmu? You see it in his hustle play, but also his work ethic, RJ.
Yes, he continues to improve, B.A. The coach is training him to be shot ready. That's down and low. He's upping his volume and efficiency from long range.
Here's Giddey. The Magic making their last shot. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Isaac.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Harris on the wing. He's covered by Dosunmu. Harris passes to Batadze. Isaac in the post. Collins there. They get the rebound. Tries again. Pass to Black. And the layup is good off the glass. And now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oh, stolen by Harris. For the tie. Smith with the rebound. Bulls leading by 3. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Bulls foul. Carry. First personal foul. First team foul.
Harris against Giddey. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
That one on Giddey. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul.
The free throw drops for Harris. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Terry. Flushed down, a nice jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Black. He's covered by Dosunmu. Black, no good. Chicago leading by 4. Outside Giddey. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Giddey's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Giddey keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
Giddey against Harris. Banked it in off the glass. Harris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Here's Black. Pass to Batadze. Isaac outside. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Orlando shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. That one misses. Herder's checked in for Chicago. Good on the second one. Chicago leading by 5. Dosunmu, right side. Pass to Smith. 27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Terry. And again, no good by Chicago. Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Harris outside. Smith with the rebound. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Smith. White with a steal. And so it's Chicago, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting a lot. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard bring down passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Then Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Pass to Williams. Nails it from three.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Magic trail by 8. Suggs outside. Picked by Carter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Spins. Williams. Good on the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 8.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Great open look there. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
Up top ball. He's covered by Suggs. Williams against Wagner. Back to ball. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Bulls making a switch here. Terry's checked in.
Number 25, Dalen Terry.
Suggs against Ball. Suggs left side. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Caldwell Pope against White. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Oh, a special move before that shot. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Vucevic. White on the wing. Back to Vucevic. Wagner with a steal.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Still early in his career, Carter Jr. already hitting important shots for his team.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter here. Williams passes to Vucevic. Wagner with a steal. Pass to Suggs. And Carroll with it. Pounded by Ball. And then Carroll gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
That is just a big shot from Ball. I like seeing him step up and show that leadership.
And that one falls for Ball.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Ball against Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Banchero with a screen on White. Caldwell Pope for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Vucevic, he connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
On the wing, Suggs. Carter on the wing. Wagner outside.
Money! And look at Franz Wagner, proving he can deliver down the stretch.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Vucevic. No good with the triple.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Williams from long range. And knocks down the 3. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
No good with a jumper from the wing. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they show
Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine, and it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Caldwell Pope. That shot missing. Nice D from DeRozan. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Ellis. DeRozan passes to Murray. And the three off target. And stolen by Murray. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Now here's DeRozan, and he gets it to go.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Just 3 to shoot. Caldwell Pope for 3. And then Carter with the jam.
A terrific offensive rebound. The Carter Jr. excels using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. DeRozan finds LaVine. Good on the triple. LaVine's got 5 now.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Wagner wide open. And they come right back with their own 3-point.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Banchero is screened for Suggs. Banchero left side. Stolen by Ellis. They get a hand on it. Suggs passes to Carter. Suggs against Murray. Suggs looking around. Banchero a screen on Murray. Going inside, and that one's good. Suggs.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
Now, here's DeRozan. 11-point game his last outing. Here's LaVine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. LaVine's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Kings leading now by 3. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough. And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Shot from free throw range. A new 14 for the Kings. Sabonis with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's DeRozan. Puts the move on. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
You know, I don't know how many guys have bitten on DeRozan's pump fake over the years, but I do know it's a bunch of them, and because that fake is so good, it's a weapon for him. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Now here's Levine. 7 points in the game. And stolen by Wagner. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. And finished off by Banchero.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look. It's good from long range. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ellis dishes to Murray. Pass to Levine. Suggs with the steal. Here's Banchero. No good on the last second attempt there. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the court right now for the Kings, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Shot clock at 3. Here's Banchero. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Ellis against Suggs. From deep three-point land, they get it again. Kicks it out to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Banchero was screened for Suggs. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero against Murray. Here's Carter. Caldwell Pope outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Ellis.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Now, here's Wagner, following the miss by DeRozan. And that one's good, Wagner.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's not anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Here's Ellis after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Ellis outside. Pass to Sabonis. Off target from three-point range.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Carter. Again, the Magic score.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Orlando leading by 10. Suggs in the corner. Pass to Banchero. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Domantas Sabonis is on top.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Here's Suggs. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Trying to get something going. Sabonis' shot is on.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, Suggs following Sabonis' three-point attempt. It's not going to go for him. Levine with it, picked up by Suggs. Levine kicks to Sabonis. Levine feeling it out a bit. Back to Sabonis. The 3. And there's Levine on the assist by Sabonis. Levine's got 10.
Levine has a really good knack for when to fire off the catch. Absolutely dangerous offensive play.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. He has 6. Driving in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
There's Buckner with the 3. And so it's Orlando in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us?
Taking a look here now at the Magic. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Orlando Magic. And that about wraps it up.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Black and Harris are the guard set. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Black, defended by Crowder. Isaac a screen on Crowder. Here's Black. Isaac a screen. Harris outside. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. And the Magic lead by 11.
The inside game of Harris continues to get better. He's effective at finding spots inside to score from.
Monk outside. In the corner, Crowder with it. Off target with his three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Crowder with the steal. To the right side. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Valanciunas passes to Crowder. Hits the three-point bomb. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Magic leading by 8. Jay Crowder is a player who is suited up for a lot of teams.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's a guy that I would term value-tility, because he brings value in a useful, utilitarian way wherever he's played, and that's an asset that teams like to have.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Harris outside. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Pass to De Silva. Second chance shot. And the dunk to finish it off.
Beauty. Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Monk. The kick out to Crowder. Fires the three. The second chance effort. Rebounded by Isaac.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Out to the right wing. 1:51 left to play here in the third. Takes it in. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Man, aggressiveness displayed there by Isaac on his dunk. A high-flying forward who really packs it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Black. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Miles no good. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:04 left to play in the third. To the paint, Crowder with the steal.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Magic. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Suggs against Ellis. And that one's good. Suggs has got 6.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Murray finds Levine. In the corner, it's Sabonis. And that comes off the assist by Levine. He's got 5.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill.
Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that?
Woo.
Yo!
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pin.
And so it's Orlando, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Levine. And it's Sabonis in at the five, roaming the paint. Pass to Carter. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Wagner for the three. Rebound by Murray. The Kings trail by 17. Ellis finds Murray. That three off the mark. Magic shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Suggs with the ball. Out guarded by DeRozan.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Levine against Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot goes down. And the Magic lead by 19.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Ellis dishes to DeRozan. Levine kicks to Ellis. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by the Magic. Looking ahead to their next playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Suggs against Ellis. And Ellis with the block. The Kings trail by 19. Sacramento moving it around. Back to Sabonis. Driving to the basket. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Well, and I think you've got to give credit to the aggressiveness by Sabonis there, guys. Like seeing him be opportunistic and taking charge in that situation.
Suggs against Ellis. Now, here's Suggs. Defense is right there.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And Murray with the second chance points. Murray's got his first 2 points.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
Suggs against Ellis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's Ellis on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Orlando ball.
1:51 left in the game. Ellis against Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
Ellis, that's good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Wagner passes to Caldwell Pope. Good on the three-point shot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they really took control of the first two games in this series by keeping the pressure on. The win here tonight will move them to 2-0 with just one left here to go against Sacramento.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Suggs.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Suggs against Ellis. Pass to Wagner from past the arc. Rebound by Murray. 26 seconds left in the fourth. The kick out to Sabonis. Fires for three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
You know, one of the things we've seen DeRozan do, guys, is elevate his passing game through the years. Now he's a terrific distributor at the two-guard spot.
Ellis. Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First free throw is good.
At the line for Orlando, Jalen Suggs. Taking two shots.
Both free throws good from Suggs. And it's the Kings with the ball. DeRozan finds Ellis. Back to DeRozan. It's tipped, and so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend